TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top-flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.
Don't forget to do your Christmas shopping at the Pro Shop. Get TSC merch for the holidays right now and get 15% off on all items on the Pro Shop by using the product code TSCXmas21. So get your shop on at the Pro Shop today. Peace.
What you see from your team, staying in that one and coming back there in the final three quarters.
Yeah, I'm extremely proud of this group. The effort, the togetherness, like you said, being down 23 points and fight all the way back, climb all the way back into it, and to come out with this win was huge. One of the things that we talked about in the huddle is that they were offensive rebounding early in the game where we're giving up threes. So just trying to clean that up. It was funky lineups on both teams, but we did that, and we started to make our run once we made those adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a bunch of key offensive guys out for you tonight. Herb career high in scoring. What'd you just think about his aggression on the offensive end tonight?
It was great. Herb, he's been great all season, and I just think he's getting more comfortable. His confidence is growing, and he was huge for us tonight, and we needed all his points we needed tonight.
Yeah, Christian kind of referenced this, but I mean, you guys had no Zion, no BI, no Josh, no Nikhil, and still pulled off this win. What does it kind of say just about the character of this team?
It's unbelievable, the character with this group. Jackson Hayes, who hadn't been played in a few G League games. I'm extremely proud of him. I told him in the locker room, this is preparation meets opportunity. He's been working his tail off. He's been receptive to everything that we're implementing, and to come out and have a game like that, it was a huge boost for our group. And I'm proud of that group, proud of everyone. We just stuck with it, next man up, and we go into games believing that we can give ourselves an opportunity if we take care of the basketball and share the basketball with each other, which we did tonight.
You talked a little bit about Herb already, but what just stood out to you about what he was able to do tonight offensively?
Well, I mean, I just love what he does all around for us. Offensively, he can attack. He can play multiple positions. He gave us a little bit what Josh gives us, which is being able to attack the basket and make plays for his teammates. And we just continue to do that all game, attack and make plays, play after play down the stretch.
You had a starter tonight that had played basically 20 minutes this season, and you had a guy that just got here in Harper. It seemed like everybody was confident, though. It seemed like those guys didn't hesitate to shoot at all. I mean, is that something that you think is a big part of the way that you guys are able to win this game? Is you have guys that are not showing any hesitation, basically?
That's the way we have to play. In any sport or anything you do in life, you have to be confident in what you're doing. And the guys have confidence because they put the work in. Gary, Harp, all of the guys, they're in the gym every day. You guys see them. They're putting the work in, and it translates. And that's why no matter what happens, we can go out and give ourselves a chance. It doesn't mean we're going to win every game, but it's a huge blessing to have a group like this that GOAT comes in every day. They enjoy being around each other, and they just hoop. It's fun.
We've talked about a few times after recent games about the way that Garrett has played, but obviously, I mean, tonight he was incredible in the fourth quarter. What did you think of just the role that he got on there?
You know what? He didn't have a great first half. He struggled a bit, and then he just stuck with it. And I think it just started with him on the defensive end, guarding their best guys. Rubio on the ball, guarding him on the ball. He got himself going, hit a couple buckets, and I said it earlier in the press conference. Garrett has been huge for us all season, on and off the floor, and tonight was another example of that.
Coach, I just got to ask you about Devonte. How's he feeling? Because I know he left the game early and had to get his knee checked out or something like that. How's he doing?
Yeah, I haven't talked to him about it. I think he went knee to knee, and so we'll see how he feels after today. I'm not sure, but he was able to come back. Thankfully, we didn't need another guy out tonight, but he was able to come back and have hit some huge shots for us, and we just needed him to calm us down some.
I'm guessing after you have a win like that, I mean, a lot of the guys probably want to get right back on the court tomorrow. But is there any element of that you have a few days now? This is, I think, the longest stretch without games that might be helpful, especially with having a couple guys that are out and obviously, a couple guys maybe banged up.
Well, we have a work team, and the guys want to get to the gym and they want to work on their we try to do a good job of managing that. Our medical team, Aaron and Tom, are great. And so we try to do a great job of managing how much they're on the floor, but we just have a work team. We'll probably come in tomorrow and just watch some film, but guys will get their individual work in, and then we'll play it by ear from there.
Coach, is this like the loudest arena that you've experienced here in the Smoothie King Center as a head coach so far this season?
Yeah, it was great. Our fans have been great all season. They've been supportive. I think they understand what's going on here, and they're just rallying around this team. The guys go out and they play hard. They play together. And I said it even earlier before the season started, but we're a resilient team, which this city is the same. And so they can rally behind these guys, and it's great to see. Thank you.
Coach.
Yo, what's up, family? It's DC here with the Pelicans post-game report. Y'all heard the lovely remarks from Coach Willie Green. Big Q riding solo. I'm riding solo. I mean, Big Q sitting this one out tonight. But an excellent win from the Pelicans. Excellent win. You got to love what you saw tonight, man. I mean, the team just did their thing, bro. I mean, some of the players that we clowned, paratrooper, he showed up, man, and he stayed on the ground. Very, very excellent, man. Minutes from Jackson Hayes. Did a lot of the little things tonight, got 8 or 9 rebounds. We pretty much lost most of our starters. Everybody know B.I. got hurt last game. I'll go over the Thunder game a little later in the show. And Josh Hart had an ankle injury. He was out also. JV came back, but he's been sitting out 2 or 3 games. You could see he was obviously winded. I mean, it was like maybe in the fourth quarter or so, JV only had four rebounds, I believe. Got like 3 of them on a bunch of them missed tips. But, man, this Pels team scratched and clawed and found a way to win, man. Cleveland came in there. I mean, punched us clean in the face. It was like 41, 19, 20 or something in the first quarter. And they came back, rallied, and got the win, man. So let's go over the stats and statistics to show you how exactly we got that win. So as you can see, Cleveland Browns, Cleveland Cavaliers, I don't know where the hell I'm getting the Browns from. Watch too much football. They went 37 out of 88 for 42% from the field. The Pelicans went 36 for 80 for 45% from the field. At the three-point line, they went 14 for 41. The Pelicans went 16 for 36. We shot 44% from the line. They shot 34%. I swear they must have made like 8 or 9 straight in the first quarter, but boy, did they cool off. At the free throw line, we went 16 for 19 for 84%. Well, they went 16 for 19 for 84%. We went 20 for 26. So we won the battle there. We're getting to the line for 76%. They had 42 rebounds. We had 44. They had 11 offensive rebounds. We had 8. Defensive rebounds was 31 for them. We had 36. They had 27 assists. Compliments of none other than the Pelicans killer, Ricky Rubio. And he got hurt late in the game. Boy, was that a blessing for us. Hope he all right, though. We had 24 assists. They had 6 steals to our 3. They had 3 blocks to our 8 blocks, which is a blessing because we usually don't have that many. So shout out to Herb Jones. He had a bunch of them tonight. Our total turnovers were 13. Theirs were 8. The Pelicans had 12 points off turnover surrender. They had 6. The fast break points was 8 for them and 21 for us. Points in the paint was 40 for them and 34 for us. So looking at these stats, man, I mean, you gotta look at what really jumps out to you. A lot of them are real close. But to me, it was that 3-point line, man. The Pelicans tied a record tonight, I think, for the season, hitting 16 3-pointers. Herb Jones did his thing definitely from the arc. I know he took a bunch of them tonight. Devonte Graham was our best 3-point shooter. Didn't really shoot him too well. But we got a lot of help from the reserves. Garrett Temple, man, the sacred temple, the golden temple, whatever you want to call him, something temple. Man was 5 for 6 from the 3-point line, man. It was beautiful. He shooting check shots later in the game and still hitting them, man. He hit a 3 to take the lead. So shout out to him, man. A lot of hate directed towards Garrett Temple from a lot of Pelicans fans. But a lot of people are loving that he's on our team tonight because he was a big reason we won this game. So let's go over some of these player stats and see what them boys was doing exactly. The man of the hour, obviously, is Mr. Herb Jones, but we'll do something different. Go ahead and start with the Cleveland stats. Let's let the losers go first. So you had D Wade. That's I don't know his first name. Can't be calling him D Wade though with 3 points. But he was 1 for 7, 3 rebounds, 6 rebounds in total, 3 offensive rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 2 fouls, and 3 points.
Mobley.
Larry Markkinen had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals with 1 turnover. Pretty decent game for him. Okoye, the defensive specialist, had 6 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds in 31 minutes. Not much of nothing for him. Evan Mobley was one guy impressed me tonight. That's their rookie. And Herb actually outplayed him. He was 9 for 12, 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, had 7 rebounds and 1 turnover, 22 points. Pretty good game from him. Still took that L, though. And Ricky Rubio, man, that dude was killing us, bro. 10 for 25, 3 for 7 from the 3-point line, 4 for 4 from free throw line, 2 offensive rebounds, 11 defensive rebounds, 13 rebounds in total, 9 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. God damn, Ricky. And only 1 turnover for 27 points. But while 2 minutes left in the game, did a jump stop, similar to Kyra Lewis. Looked like he tore his knee up, man. Hopefully it ain't too bad for him. He was balling out tonight, though. Kevin Love, another guy was killing us. 7 for 14, 7 for 12 from the 3-point line. 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 defensive rebounds, 4 in total, 3 assists, 1 steal, only 1 turnover, 24 points. Then you had Anderson. I don't know who he is, but he ain't do too much of nothing. Missed both of his shots, 2 free throws, though. He got 2 assists and 1 rebound. And Valentine, supposed to be a 3-point specialist. He hit 2 of them on the night out of 4 for 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 fouls, and giving them 6 points. Now let's get to what we care about, the Pelicans. And as you can see, our starting lineup looks a little weird because you got Garrett Clark and Garrett Temple in there. But Jonas Valanciunas does return with Herb Jones and Devonte Graham as our usuals. But Clark came out and did a pretty decent job. Went 4 for 11 4 for 10 from three-point line. Didn't expect that. That was a little surprising for me to see him take so many, but he was knocking them down at 40%. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 12 points. Shout out to him, man. First start. Probably only been with the team 2 weeks. A game where he comes out and we really need him, gives us 12 points. So good game by Clark. Garrett Temple, man. Garrett Temple. It was looking bad in the first quarter and a half or so. Garrett Temple was looking like the Garrett Temple everybody pretty much talks about and is aggravated with. But something clicked after halftime, man. And the guy wound up ending up 6 for 7, 5 for 6 from three-point line. 2 free throws, missed both of them. 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal. He had 3 turnovers, but he did have 17 points. So shout out to Garrett Temple. Some big points, too. At least 9 or 8 of them came at very crucial moments in the game. And he did play some hell of a defense tonight, too. So shout out to him. The man of the hour, player of the game. You know, other guy other than Garrett Temple, because those two really won us the game tonight. But Herb Jones, man. Wow. Herb Jones goes out there, plays 36 minutes, goes 10 for 18 from the field, 2 for 4. 2 for 4 from three-point line, 4 for 4 from free throw line, gives you 17 rebounds, 3 assists, no steals, but he gives you 3 blocks and 26 points. And out that 26, he had about 18 or 17 of them at half. Herb Jones was awesome tonight, man. Outplayed what some people would say the rookie of the year in Evan Mobley. Outplayed him. Actually defended him on some plays and stopped him. Herb Jones was absolutely amazing, man. Appreciate that, B. Thomas. Thank you for that. $9.99, brother. Herbert Keyshawn Jones. Yeah, man. You gotta love Herb Jones, man. If they don't know, now they know. It's a name that's gonna be known, bro, because Herb ain't playing no games. Because what he did tonight was major to me. All your starters, well, not all your starters, but, you know, big guys are down. We need points. This is our defensive specialist, and he went out there and delivered as the number 1 guy tonight. Herb outplayed Jonas Valanciunas. Even though Valanciunas coming back, been out a few games, looked a little tired to me. But still, Herb outplayed Jonas Valanciunas. Excellent game from Herb, man. Couldn't have asked for anything better. Thought this game was out of reach. He wouldn't let it be. So our next guy, we go over Jonas Valanciunas. Played 30 minutes, 4 for 11 from the field, 1 for 2 from three-point line, 6 for 8 from free throw line, 4 offensive rebounds, gave you 6 defensive rebounds, 10 in total, 2 assists, 1 block, 4 turnovers. We got to do better than that, Jonas. 15 points. So he got a double-double. Pretty decent game. A little, I guess, ho-hum for Jonas, but coming back from being sick, did everything we needed him to do. Got the dub. Good game, JV. Devonte Graham, man, somebody we needed to step up tonight. Did his thing. 33 minutes, went 5 for 12 from the field, 1 for 6 from the three-point line, though. So that's a little different. Devonte getting 4 of them things from the field on the middies and a couple of layups. So 7 for 9 from free throw line. Pretty decent. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, a block, only 2 turnovers, 18 points. Good game for Devonte Graham, man. I thought he probably would have been the guy that would have wound up with Herb Jones stats, but nonetheless, still did his thing. Hit a very crucial three-pointer to kind of help close that game out at the end, continuing his legacy as another clutch guy on his team. Him, Josh Hart, B.I., man. Probably going to be Herb Jones, too. Man, and we got Zion gonna come back. We have a starting line full of clutch dudes, man. And I can't forget Valanciunas. It ain't like he gonna fold in the clutch either. So liking what I'm seeing from our Pels right now, even though we injury and COVID riddled. Got Willie Herman Gomez with 6 minutes, 0 for 3 from the field, 3 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 1 defensive. and pretty much nothing else on the stat sheet. No points for Willie. Man, no points for Willie because this next guy I'm going to go over, Mr. Jackson Hayes, with 24 minutes. You know? Yeah, no, LaDank, appreciate that $4.99, baby. Hayes! That's right, man. Got to give him his props tonight, man. We be quick to shoot him down when he ain't playing good. Definitely got to give him his props when he play right. Out of 24 minutes, he went 2 for 4, 3 for 3 from free throw line, 1 offensive rebound, 7 defensive rebounds from Mr. Hayes, 8 in total, 2 assists, a steal, a block, only 1 turnover, only 1 foul for Jackson Hayes. That is amazing. If anybody knows Jackson Hayes, you know that is amazing. The brother played 24 minutes and ended the game with only 1 foul. 7 points, though. Thought he could have did more, but was very encouraged by what I saw from him. Very smart decision-making. He didn't make a lot of the bonehead plays. Kevin Love got him the paratroop a little bit on the play and kind of fouled him and gave him some free throws. But after that, he stayed grounded. Took that damn parachute off. So we got to talk to Q about that. But I like what I saw from Jackson Hayes tonight, man. If he can continue to play like this, and I thought he had some good minutes in the game against the Thunder as well. Didn't put up a lot of stats, but I saw him doing some of the little things. Some of them. This game was a lot better, obviously. And Jackson Hayes was actually a big piece in us winning this game. Yep, because when the Pels were getting blowed out, they put him out there. Things started to turn a little bit, and Coach Willie Green went with a 2 big lineup. He played JV and Jackson Hayes. That changed the game for us. We've been asking for it. We finally got it. You got Jackson Hayes playing the power forward spot. And look what we got, family. A W. So shout out to Willie Green for coaching a hell of a game. Figuring that out, being wise and smart enough to run with that, seeing that it works, and I hope we can see more of that in the future. So you got Tomas Satoransky would be the other guy, 17 minutes, 1 for 4 from the field, 1 for 3 from three-point line, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, only 1 turnover and 3 points. I know a lot of people don't like Mr. Satoransky. I didn't think he played that bad tonight. He was one of the only people penetrating, other than Mr. Harper. You know, he was one of the only people doing that, and he was creating open looks. You know, guys just was missing a lot of shots. You know what I mean? Definitely not a component for him staying Sky. he got to go at some point, but you should want to see him play better because that's the only way he gonna go, probably. But I thought he had an okay game. You know what I mean? He didn't get you a lot in the points department, but he did create a lot of opportunities. I will say that. And I ain't see him getting abused on defense. You know what I mean? So appreciate you, King Kamara, with the $4.99. Garrett Harper and Gary Clark minutes. Nice. Yeah, they were, bro. They were. And that's the next guy we're going to talk about, man. Mr. Garrett Harper. As soon as I get these stats back up here. Garrett Harper had 8 minutes. Went 3 for 6 from the field, 1 for 2 from three-point line. Only got 1 rebound, and it was off of his miss. And he stole it out their hands. You know, big play by him. Handed the ball off to somebody else, ran around, and hit a three-pointer on that same play. He had a block. One of the shortest guys out there, and he got a block. And the brother gave you 7 points. 7 big points, too, because we needed that help from off the bench, man. Garrett Harper came out there, and he gave us a much-needed spark, man. So I like what I saw. Very, very feisty. He was getting all up into Ricky Rubio, kind of doing his thing on defense, too. So good minutes from him and Clark, just like King Kamara said, man. Great minutes from them. They definitely was nice. And the last guy I'll go over who got significant minutes, Trey Murphy. He had 20 minutes, 1 for 4 from the field, 1 for 3 from three-point line, only 1 rebound and a steal with 3 points. Not much from Mr. Trey Murphy. Actually, if you would have asked me during the summer league, and I said one of our rookies had 26 points and 7 rebounds and 3 assists, ain't no way I would have said Herb Jones. So it ain't Trey Murphy. It's Herb Jones was the guy we should have been giving praise to in the G League. But nonetheless, he getting all his flowers right now. Appreciate you, B. Thomas, with the $4.99, man. Great team win. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Well, I could, brother, because I don't know, man. After that Thunder game, not the loss, but when we beat them, I know y'all had to feel it, man. Something clicked, something changed. It wasn't just that shot. Something happened with this team, man, and the culture has shifted because of our coach, and they'll never be the same. The Pelicans are going to slowly but surely turn into a winning organization. You just watch. You seen it tonight. Ain't no quitting these dudes. That's right, Sky. Trey looked like you. Oh, I thought you was talking about Trey Murphy. You was over there talking about the Saints stuff. But either way, the Pelicans look like they're embodying some of that energy from the Saints because the Saints are going through a similar thing. You got a lot of variables they fighting against, bro, but they never quit. So we got the same thing happening over here with the Pelicans, man. It's a beautiful thing to see. Willie Green, when he came here, he said that the team would embody the city as in us being resilient, and not giving up and fighters. And I'll be damned if that ain't what I'm saying, man. So we got a team that plays like New Orleans people, and that is a recipe for success. So we're going to look to go to the next game. We go over this Milwaukee Bucks matchup that we got coming up that I'm so not looking forward to. Well, maybe I will be if we get BI back. Hopefully. We got a while. We got about 3-4 days before we got to play them. So, our leading scorer is none other than Herb Jones, because I don't know if BI gonna play, so I'm gonna just put Herb up there. The hell with what they stats say. He averaging 26 points a game on 53% field goal shooting, and what Herb shooting from the line? You gotta be shooting, I'd say about 78%. But BI is our team leader on the season with 22.9, 45 from the field and 81 from the free throw line. You got JVs who is our leader in rebounds with 12, 8.5 defensive, 3.6 offensive, and BI would be the man to go to as well for assists when he's not hurt. He has 4.9 on the season, only about 3 turnovers, and that's out of 34 minutes, a lot of minutes for BI. But we playing none other than the defending world champs, and they are not COVID riddled this time. They have Giannis back, and that guy is pretty much a walking machine for points. He's averaging 27.4, 53% from the field, and 68% on his free throws. He's also their leader in rebounds with 11.6, 9.5 defensive, and 2.1 offensive. And their assist man is none other than the Pelicans' own Drew Holiday with 6.5, 2.6 turnovers on the season out of 32 minutes, which is pretty good for Mr. Holiday because, he could be a little turnover prone when he's asked to play point guard, but he's doing a pretty good job out there. Hopefully, we don't let him drop 40 on our head again. I ain't trying to see that. But the Pels going to have a tough matchup, man. I mean, we got a matchup with the Bucks with everybody back now. We played them maybe 3 or 4 games ago, and they had a lot of people out. But as you can see, there's not many red marks on their roster at this point. Drew Holiday will be there. Chris Middleton is back. Pat Connaughton is there. Bobby Portis is back, which is a real big piece. I don't know how many people realize how good that guy is. I wanted him when we lost Meritage, and I found out he punched him in the face. I was like, oh, we need to get that guy. And we got Meritage off our team, but he went to a couple other teams and wound up going to Milwaukee, man. I don't think they're going to let him go. But off the bench, they're going to have George Hill, pretty savvy vet. He's going to give you pretty solid minutes. He ain't going to tell you out the frame scoring wise. We're going to make good decisions. They got Devonte DiVincenzo, which is their young guy, up and comer, pretty good scorer. One of their go-to guys off the bench. Y'all know Garrison Allen. I know y'all remember him the last time we played him. Them 3-pointers was raining down on our goddamn head, man. You know what I mean? I really don't want to see him again on top of Giannis, but somebody got to have an off game, man. They're shifting their lineup up. A lot of these guys going back to the bench. So they got Jordan Norwa, who's back, as well as their backup power forward, and none other than DeMarcus Cousins, who's actually been playing pretty well for them. This is going to be a tough one, family. This is really going to be a tough one, I'm not going to lie. And after this, the stretch only gets rougher. I think we got Utah, Phoenix, and the Warriors, if I'm not mistaken. 3 games after this. So, man, we got to put our seatbelts on. But we do get a rest period. This is probably the longest rest period that the Pelicans have had this season. So hopefully we can get healthy. We know Zion ain't coming back, but hopefully we can get B.I. back. He's sitting out right now with Achilles soreness, and hopefully that's all it is. But, you know, when you're talking about somebody that's close to 7 feet dealing with foot injuries, that ain't never good. But they're supposed to be getting the imaging. So they haven't released any official statements yet on that. But if we're lucky, I say B.I. only misses this game. If we're super lucky, he comes back for the Bucks. Middle tier, I say B.I. is out for 2 weeks. But you saw what the Pels did tonight, man. We cannot underestimate them. So I'm going to go out on the limb, especially what I saw tonight. If we can at least get Josh Hart back, that's my one contingency. I think the Pels go ahead and shock the Bucks, man. I think they can do it. I really do. All right, let me give you this OKC breakdown. So this was a loss, family. Very hard fought game, though, in my opinion. This is the game where B.I. got hurt first quarter, and it just looked bad to open up. You know, the Pelicans definitely fought through this one, and it was closer than the score would say, even though it was only 5 points. It was really closer than that, honestly. But let's go over these stats. We were 39 for 94 from the field for 41%. They were 41 for 86 for 47%. We were 10 for 41 from the 3-point line. They were 13 for 36 from the 3-point line. We shot 24% to their 36%. We went to the free throw line, though, 28 times. And we hit 85% of those with 24 makes. They had 22 makes out of 31 for 71%. We had 49 rebounds to their 47. 11 of them were offensive for us. 7 of them were offensive for them. We had 38 defensive. They had 40 defensive. We had 26 assists to their 24. We had 10 steals to their 8. We had 4 blocks to their 5. We had 11 turnovers to their 12. In this game, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot the other stuff. We had 17 fast break points to their 9. We had 54 points in the paint to their 48. We had 19 fouls to their 23. The largest lead in the game was 17 points for them, and it was only 1 point for us. In this game, I think it was if I'm looking at the stats, man, it's kind of hard because we kind of really won a lot of the categories statistically. You know, that just shows you how much effort the Pelicans were putting into this game. But if I got to look at one and kind of pick them, I'm going to go with the 3-point percentage, man. I mean, we shot 41 threes and only hit 10. I mean, they shot 36 and they hit 13 of them. So, you know, it was that close. You know, that's pretty much the one thing I could look to and say why the Pels didn't win this game, because they left their heart out there, man. And Josh Hart played with all his heart, you know, as we're going to go over the personal statistics and show you what everybody did. But it was an excellent effort. With B.I. getting hurt, you know, in the beginning of the game like that, kind of is what it is, man. They weren't prepared to play this game without B.I. And as you can see, with a little time and they kind of figured it out, they was able to go out tonight and win without B.I. and Josh Hart. So let's go over these team statistics, though. BI played 9 minutes, and they was bad, man. He looked horrible in the beginning of that game, and as you can find out now, it's because he was hurt. Every time he was getting the ball, they kept knocking it out of his hand. He couldn't get his foot, and just nothing would go right for him in those brief minutes that he played. And I don't know when exactly it happened. Maybe his Achilles was sore the whole time before he ever suited up. But glad we got him out there, got him out of the game before he really hurt something. He only had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal in those 9 minutes. But you had Mr. Herb Jones doing what he does. Shows up all the time, man. Very consistent. 37 minutes, he went 5 for 12, 2 for 5 from three-point line, 3 for 3 from free throw line, 3 offensive rebounds. 3 offensive rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds, 6 in total, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. And Mr. Jones is chasing AD's record for most consecutive games with a block. He had it again tonight, so it's 13. 15 points, 3 fouls, definitely played his part. Willie Herman Gomez with a bounce back game from the previous night because he didn't play good the game before that. 4 for 8, 6 for 9 from the free throw line, 1 offensive rebounds, 5 defensive, 6 rebounds in total, 2 assists, 1 turnover, and 14 points. Devonte Graham, 5 for 13, 3 for 8 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 15 points. And Josh Hart, not the lone bright spot, but the brightest spot for us, 38 minutes, 10 for 17, 3 for 7 from the three-point line, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, 1 offensive rebound, 9 defensive rebounds, 10 in total, 4 assists, 3 steals, a block, 3 turnover, and 29 points for Josh Hart, man. What a big game from him. Man, I love to talk about this all day, but we lost. And he hurt his ankle this game. But nonetheless, great game from Josh Hart, man. Definitely should be in the running for most improved player of the year. And man, I'm glad we on this team. Ain't no way in hell Najee Marshall could be doing this shit. So all that talk about us replacing him with Najee Marshall was foolish. I apologize so many times. Glad we got Josh Hart on our team, and hopefully we can have him again. We'll have him for the Bucks game on New Year's Day exactly. So as I pull up a few other stats, let's go over these other players, and we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, family. Keep it short tonight. You had Gary Clark, who played 13 minutes. He didn't really give you nothing, though, but a rebound, assist, and a steal. Garrett Temple definitely had a big game. Pretty much did this game what he did. This game was different though. It was better in my opinion than the game tonight. Even though he played amazing tonight for a half, he kind of did his thing the whole game. This game, 9 for 17, 9 for 17, 2 for 8 from 3-point line, 2 for 3 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks for 22 points. You had Jackson Hayes, who had 19 minutes, 5 for 9, 5 for 5 from free throw line, 2 offensive rebounds, 4 defensive, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 4 fouls with 15 points. And I said it backwards earlier, family. He had better stats this game, but he played better tonight. That's what I really meant to say. Shout out to Damien. I see you, baby. What's up, Scott? Hey, DC, I know. Wait, hold up. I'm trying to read that, family. Hey, DC, Willie Green would be a good fit for us, but I wanted to see a nice bit of games played before I judge. I'm happy to say we made the right hire. 100. You're damn right we did, big dog. You're damn right we did. We wouldn't be in a very good position without Willie Green. I don't know how many wins we'll have. But the Pels looking up, family. We got a short little mini break before we get back to basketball action on, I think that'll be Saturday, which will be New Year's. So we're going to go ahead and check back in with y'all on Saturday with some more exciting, entertaining, excellent Pels talk. Shout out to everybody in the flock. Wanted to shout out to y'all earlier, but I'm in the captain seat trying to get my routine together tonight, family. But excellent victory tonight by the Pels. Love what I'm seeing. And I think we're gonna keep it going, man. I really do, against the Bucks. And on that note, I'm gonna leave all of y'all, man. Y'all be easy, you know what I mean? And then if anybody tell you anything about your Pelicans, you tell them in their own goddamn accent to get the flock out of here and go flock yourself. Oh!
The Pelicans post-game report on the PRO Media Network for all things Pelicans.
Don't forget to do your Christmas shopping at the Pro Shop. Get TSC merch for the holidays right now and get 15% off on all items on the Pro Shop by using the product code TSCXmas21. So get your shop on at the Pro Shop today. Peace.
TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us.